Play coming out for K23. Kai hearing a lot of this information. And has anyone got eyes on Garage outside? No, they don't. Kai's just able to tap away and he finds that first pick.
Marcos will follow suit as well before Kios gets that trade downstairs in the B-side entryways. And Kyler drops the bomb with a fantastic headshot of his own. Straight faces him. Kios goes down. Neil and Mo now going to fight hard to try and get themselves back into control. They do get it back to a 2 versus 2 as well, actually. And Neil being without Kevlar is still being able to take a decent stance here. But as Mo falls, he's going to be the last player left. Dink down on Kyler. Does come through the Glock, able to force Cuba. Bomb again dropped in the tunnel, so he's got to try and face it against these DC forces. Missed shots from Kyler, but eventually comes up with his 3K.
Yeah, if he overextends, this should be just instant death from Kios. It all comes down to timing. Spots out the Hut player. Great opening kill for the T side, and they slow it.
Mighty hole. I'll take a face and get the kill as well. Walking straight in, doming the headshot. Nora drops the bomb though. Kios can turn it around, grab that bomb once again. Kai's going to be the main concern. Back here towards the squeaky wraparound. The backstab coming in, and they have no idea. He's not going to give up his info to swing and deny the bomb plant. No, he's going to wait for his teammate to make his way up. A 4 versus 2 retake though. One trade does come in, but KDO gets the kill off of Marcos first up. So Kai left for the AK, picked up. Does get a double up. Now 2 to find here for the CT retake. Oh, no utility, but a kit in play and fighting real hard to get this down to a 1-on-1. Motor dropped towards the outside. Norbert, last player left at the back of the site itself, and Kai sees his man, but Norbert wins the fight. Okay, here for a first to the board. AVEZ back on a quick rebuy, however, to follow it up here. Double up settlement for Norbert and Marcos. Oh, and blind from Norbert catches Kyler. There may or may not have been a gap in that smoke, I'm not sure, but either way, no one saw that coming. Least of all, Kyler in that one. And Kai's going to try to push forward of it as a result here, trying to see if he can re-aggress, but Marcos getting the kill towards outside, forces K23 to make their way in from ramp.
This is a chance now to take a little bit of lobby control back, especially now with the AWPer pulling a distraction away from ramp, getting a kill and just falling down. Nora's got to stay alive, but he's still quite aggressive. The enemy P only finds a couple of kills. Rotations are coming in very, very quickly. A chance for K23 to at least force in the post plant.
Still, the AWP's efforts have been invaluable to get that man advantage for AVEZ, so the bomb plant can come through, but the retake is so on the table here for AVEZ. KD didn't trade up his Galil for an AK, so he'll just be playing along this with the site defense. Where does he push up? Did he see Marcos' AWP? Will he try and re-aggress this player at point blank? The AWP are going to check that corner as well. And flip back to his man. Needham left alone in 1 versus 3. A good effort from K23, but not going to be enough for this one. The defuse will come through, and AVEZ will have themselves a third.
And I'll tell you what, that was actually really well done there from Nara. You're absolutely right. Him getting that man advantage was really important. But it was just the counter action that I sort of enjoyed.
Sees it coming, tries to get out of dodge as well. The AWP reposition, ready to fight. Unable to connect that second shot though, so that means a real opportunity presents itself for K23. Bursting into the site for a bomb plant here. They do get kind to drop out through the smoke because the decontamination door is dealt with. And a 4-on-4 retake ensues. The AK picks up the Mo, getting another pick back, doubling up against Marcos as well. The AWPer unable to deal with anything. Norbert chimes in on Kyler. Suddenly Norbert's last player left on takes out Norbert for 1 good frag. Switching out to the AK coming up here against both of the T-side players up at the rafters. Smoke down on the bomb itself, taking some damage from the pistol. And Neil's just going to bear down upon him. Now getting towards the defuse, tapping it once. Going to try to force out the kill on Neil, but no, the Deagle comes up good. And K23 might want to do that to get a kill and open up the round for their own right. Smokes on towards the main position. Kyler's going to open up against Norbert, so fine.
Rixie out towards the Mustang Heaven rafters. Time is very, very low. And they've still got to lurk outside, but Nealon's dealt with. And that smoke, there's a massive edge on it. The bomb gets dropped. KDO and Mo are now in a 2v4 again, but they need to get the bomb and they need to get it planted. There's already a backstab coming through. Julie's coming out for Mo, trying to do some damage, but this round's done. The time's too low. Did he go down after time? I think a little bit of utility being used towards the upper bomb site for K23, but I haven't really seen too much out from ramp. It's normally been outside or just upper plays, and it's actually...
Here for Rixie. Marcos going to get Nealon to drop. 2 kills once again found untraded here by the AVEZ side. K23 had a couple of good rounds on this one, but they're struggling here for the rest of the half. Marcos and another good AWP pick in. Kyler deals with Norbert, and KDO is left alone. 1 versus 5 as AVEZ has just picked apart the defensive setup here for K23. 1 trade found. That's as far as they go, though. Where do they get the confidence going? It has looked very touch and go so far from this team. Well, this time they're going to get the opening frag on Kios. They're going to lean out towards the A play as well. Rixie almost catches off his own teammate. Both players held back towards the ramp position. Norbert wins that fight next in, and KDO knows there's a second player out there. Kyler does get 2 to return, making it 3 as he reads that backstab player. Swing back on the 4th as he gets traded. Kios and Leon chiming in. Norrock gets it to 1 versus 1 and gets that bomb. Forced Norrock to be on the back foot here. That bomb plant coming in, and now we'll come forward with it. Here's those footsteps as well, so he knows there's going to be an A play. Probably also going to read this this vent rotation. So Nealon working with all the info possible. AK still swings, looking for a simple headshot in from Norrock. Shoulder bait is seen towards the left door. No, Nealon swings, gets the hit. Entryway, and Kios towards the outside will start moving in with the AK. See that player contact, taps through, spray on, takes him down. Opens up the round here for the T side.
A good start dealing with the AWPer, and that actually forces Narot to go lower to maybe try and deal with that secret play from Kios, but he finds a second kill in the round, Jay. Could he get a third? No, not quite.
Angle's too tight there for Norrock to miss it out, so he takes that frag easy. Flashbang does keep him suppressed. We can't re-aggress and try and look for another good kill. And the T-side players to make their way up. He's seen that head, though. Did they see him? They're going to go down through the vents, it seems. Contesting on the A side, can have the option to rotate back up, and indeed they do. And AWP pick in, nades towards Mo's kill, a little bit too far out for it. So bomb plant can be secured, open for main. Again, low HP for Mo is going to be the main concern. That nade almost takes him, but he sees it coming, gets out of dodge. KDO wins the fight on Kai, so now man advantage tips that back to the favor of K23. AWP still challenging, does end up falling, but Norman gets the trade back from Rixie towards heaven, and now just Norman.
Loss bonus is actually very high at all. AVEZ might be on double eco status. No, they massive amount of damage. Yeah, they find their 7th and they convert it into a victory, but it was certainly down to the wire. And now Kai outside's found Kai to find that initial engagement. Set themselves up for the upper play, volley out towards the close. And Norbert goes down. This is a 5-on-3 now.
AK turns around, 1 frag, Marcos there, KDO responding to, Rixie still on site now, 1 man left in Mo. Bomb on his back, gonna get picked up, sees his man, quick scope in, takes him down. No info on Kai or Norrock, still finds that player, but the flicker's overcooked. And it will be AVEZ
over in that first one. This time around, it's gonna be a rush towards the upper bomb site.
Not wasting any time with this one. AVEZ straight out the gate, shut down by Norbert. Kai ends up with a trade here to a 4 versus 4. And Nealon coming up towards heaven with the USP, and he's back up around the site to come into position. Gets a bit of a utility that he can use to flash kills into the site itself. Utility player, of course, dropping here, and the flashbangs do come in. USP is facing Marcos, will get Mo. AVEZ, 4-on-3 now, seeing players from heaven. Nealon still gets that frag back to an even standing, and KDO in the back line is going to get red, but he gets that kill on Kyler next up. Bomb is open, plant, no kit in, got to stick the fort. No, it is a kit in, excuse me, for Nealon, and he's sticking the whole thing. Marcos comes up with the USP, gets the kills, but they don't get the diffuser. Nades on from AVEZ, doing damage to the T side line, and they're coming into this round with a chip on their shoulder. You can
for the T side. K23, how do you even deal with this? How do you even get the information? Well, at least Norbert's going to be able to take the player down from hell, but I don't know if they know about the 2 guys above.
Nealon spray through, Rixie turns it back around, 2v2 at the moment here, the CT trying to hold on for control, but as the rifle drops, different angle, he thinks they've got to go towards outside, and indeed, there is one player coming up for this. Smokes down the rafters, sees his man, takes it to a 1 versus 1. Norbert with a serious clutch opportunity, but that distraction has allowed Kai to pick up the bomb, get it planted, and Norbert swinging in close range. Will he find his man? Yes, he will. Breakthrough comes from heaven, and he clutches that for 4 kills on this one. Welcome to the clutch, my friends, as K23 have 9.
Jeez, that's such a big clutch. He's able to get the MP9 to take the player down from hell, pick up that 8.
Doing the damage. AVEZ trying to force the buy once again, and this time it comes up good with another good opening kill. They tried this with the AKs in the last one, but the AWP and Mo can respond. Quick shot on
towards the lower side, and 2 players on the city side coming in from secret.
Bomb plant secured here, open wall toxic. And the AWP kills, and they're playing very carefully about this, hoping for an overextended mistake. And are they rotating back? They look like they were rotating back towards Secret. KDO will fall towards Marcos, and that will be the rotation back from K23. They're going to save their weapons, as they can see 1 back to AVEZ. Very well forced up here, and you mentioned this T-side line being much more confident from AVEZ compared to most T-sides across the board here from most teams on NUKE. That's going to work well for them. 2-4.
Up the scoreline at 9-9. And I tell you what, we could have a serious game on our hands here for Nuke, but is it a rush out towards ramp? It is, and Norbert just gets deleted off the get-go.
Catch off that opening kill. Oh, Swing sees his man, unable to connect the shot on, unable to connect the kill. Fully geared up, in 5th gear at that stage as well.
Mo at least trying to find an exit, do more damage to this T-side economy. But AVEZ found the lead, they've found double digits. Mo gonna get another chance. What is going on there?
Seeing what damage they can do here with their weapons and a fast play coming out towards the A play. KD not even going to be aware of it. His teammate goes down. Thomas comes up for Neil and gets himself 2. Keels can chime back in, and Norma just down to the USP. Rixie has no idea. The USP gets a frag, and Norba just going to set this crossfire with the AK set in, ready to receive this player out of heart, and he gets the dome shot. That is a huge
of an edge, but I don't think he quite saw those T's.
Yeah, that smoke keeping him held together. AWP in for Mo, catching Nora. Norbert ready to receive. Flashbang evaded. 2 heads seen. He backs off, realizing he can't win this fight in that position alone. Opens up the window, trying to see if he can make his way back out towards Obs. Flashes continue to come through as the AK tries to hold back, but in the end, kind of just overwhelms with the sheer speed and pacing. And Nealon not ready to face back towards the B site. He's going to wait for his teammates to get here as the bomb plant goes down.
Did K23 actually want to go for this? Single kit, not a lot of utility. They need to find a kill, and they've got to find one quickly. Double swing out for the T side. It is a 1-for-1 trade, but a really aggressive position on the site itself from Kyla. Does anyone check this?
Up of the silo, Marcos making a lot of noise back here towards the vent area. Kato not going to check that position, but they're going to avoid the entryway. Kyla comes up with a kill and 2. Marcos deals with Nealon. I don't think there's any. Might try and clear out the ramp control. Obviously, he's pretty limited. Keel's dropping in. Oh, he had no idea. Down M4 of Norbert holding back. Flashes coming in. AWP trying to watch for something, but Kai takes him out with a backline backstab. Norbert left towards. Oh, I thought for a second he was going to catch off that bomb planter, but back towards Dark. Rixie checks it. And Nealon and KDO, 2 players they're standing at. AVEZ may have struggled at the early.
Make a decision here, Jay. Do they want to eco around the weapons and give up 15? Or do they want to force buy? I mean, Nealon could drop. They did on CT for 1 or 2.
Well, it's been a very rare setup we've seen so far over the course of this map up, so maybe this change of pace could do something for K23. That, and Kai takes the opening kill against Kios. M4 lining up 2 players, only gets 1 kill. Damage done to Marcos, may set up some trade frags. Good spray from KDO, only good for 1 though. And a 3-on-2 with a double Orbs for the retake this time. Orbs sees 1, gets that headshot, drops that.
Comes down to a bit of timing. How hungry do K23 want to get? Because Mo looks like he's actually pushing forward, and so he is. Marcos waiting for the play towards ramp, and unfortunately it's the play the other way. Kai's now in a 1 versus 2, 10 HP. Maybe a chance to get Norbert. Oh, he evades it. Oh, what a shot for Norbert!
I bring this back at this stage. They've got the 4 CTs in towards this, 3 CTs in towards the Heaven play, and Kyla just shuts down their 2 alongside Kai. Mo forced to get 1 kill and back off from Heaven as they just storm the A site control. Can secure a bomb plant from this position.
Oh, there's so much utility left for this T side as well. Double orbs on the retake coming out for Norbert and Mo. The rush into the A bomb site, and for Mo, what does he do here? Back off? Go in for it? He's running out of options.
Wrap around from Norbert, sees a shoulder, gets the kill. 3-on-3. AK watching. Mo's got to be a crucial part of this retake. Flashes out from the squeaky control. Marcos will shut him down. M4 moving up. Kyla gets Mo. Kai gets Kios. And they clean house on the cross.